Buffaloes with their heavy set defensively. Play action, rolling to his right goes Curtis Samuels, and he got hit and blown up on the far side.
Curtis Samuels pressured and dropped back at the 30-yard line. Mustafa Johnson, the sophomore defensive end, leads the charge.
There was some pressure up here, up inside, and then coming off the edges, the pocket just collapses immediately. This time they don't have to blitz to get there. They get there with 4. Just immediate pressure up off the inside. Slot last time. They're looking for matchups, and they'll find one sooner or later.
Curtis Samuels tip, pass, Landman has it. Landman leading the way for the Colorado defense. Johnson got a hand on it, and after the Buffaloes give it up on offense, they get it right back on defense.
Defensive play, Carter. Get your hands up. Try and get those interceptions. It's been all Buffaloes all night. Steven Montez taking the hold of the offense next. 21-7 here in Denver. Terribly, he's been getting hit. That's the concern I have about having Colin Hill here.
Throws it incomplete. McElroy.
There's nothing in there.
No, you're right. That's exactly right.
Quarterback draw. Broken tackle by Martinez. And he's got a first down. Lost the ball. Colorado thinks they have another takeaway. And they do.
Yeah, I think that ball is moving. I think that's number 5, Davion Taylor, as well, that comes in. It was Landman using his helmet. That time it is Taylor using that fit corner blitz to dodge a bullet.
Quarterback keeper, and Martinez has nowhere to go. He loses 7. Mustafa Johnson was the first buff there, and now it's 3rd down and a mile.
Yeah, Mustafa plays this just beautifully. Had a really dynamic game last week, and junior college transfer, you see there, 300 pounds.
Half grab. And now he will go down and lost the football. Is that a fumble? At the 15-yard line. 4th down. Feel like he's losing the football on the way down. You can't rule this a fumble because forward progress is not something that you can review.
Yeah, that's a wonderful play from Johnson. Cannot tell if that ball is coming loose. I think that left forearm is down before the ball comes loose anyway. That's first sack.
In December of last year, accepts the head coaching job back, revisiting his glory years at Nebraska. Going down and somehow getting a pass off was Adrian Martinez. They will rule him down by contact.
2nd down.
And it seemed pretty clear that that is going to be the right call by the officials, and it avoids disaster for Nebraska.
Well, it's Mustafa Johnson yet again. He had the sack on the previous possession, and clearly the left knee down. And clearly this is going to be a no-no. Don't you ever try to do this again. And good for you in a split second. That knee obviously down.
Play action under pressure. Throws it away. Was he outside the pocket?
Yardage. He knows that the one thing he can't do is take a sack here. He flushes. And once again, that's like Montez. We saw that earlier.
Coming from one side and then the other.
They give Kelly. Escapes one.
2nd and 3. Manny Wilkins again gives to Benjamin. Hit and dropped in the backfield. Mustafa Johnson shooting through for Colorado.
That's what Mustafa Johnson did at the junior college level. He's able to penetrate, shoot through gaps, fights off the double team, gets skinny, and then makes the play in the backfield. This is a defensive front that's very different than we've seen from the Buffs in recent years.
Again, it's Benjamin fighting his way, shy of the 1st down. Wilkins, the fade for the tall receiver, Hodges, it's broken up. Benjamin, no, it's Wilkins keeping it straight ahead, and he stood up shy of the 1st down. the heavy package with an extra offensive lineman in for ASU. Wilkins on the bootleg is sacked back at the 10. Mustafa Johnson.
This is an amazing play. Mustafa Johnson's 290 pounds. He is essentially lined up as an outside backer. You don't get much more mobile of a quarterback than Manny Wilkins.
Daniels, who's intercepted on USC's first play, will hand it off here. And Aka Cedric Ware had a career game in that win against Arizona. Score. Trojans have it first down to the 43. And a first down run for Vavai Malapei from the 30-yard line. They start this drive with a Stephen Carr run, trying to get outside. Now reversing field and going down. Here they come on third down and 16. Daniels out of a collapsing pocket will go down. It was Mustafa Johnson, the sophomore from Turlock, California, having a huge season in his first year. Pleasant on the stretch play. Mustafa Johnson early against Colorado defense that completely shut down USC's running game. Off the left side for another solid gain.
Second down and 12. Coletto, empty backfield for the pocket pumps, and he's wrapped up and dropped. Mustafa Johnson, the first man there for Colorado. Carson Wells, the redshirt freshman for Bushnell, Florida. And on third and long, they keep it on the ground with Jermar Jefferson. From the 11. Coletto steps up. And he goes down one more time. Mustafa Johnson in the backfield for the Buffs.
So much movement for the Buffs. Oregon State just not able to stay with it. You're going to see Johnson work towards the interior. Initially lines up as a 4-eye, then twists around Lang. And from there, uses constant violent levers with his pad level down. Mustafa Johnson certainly not a big interior defensive lineman. I'd say he's got the best hips in the Pac-12 conference.
And a drop play. Jermar Jefferson. And he's tripped up by Mustafa Johnson from the 38. First and 10 Beavs, and Jermar Jefferson, the ball carrier, spinning. And he gets one. Hodges in motion. Jefferson waiting for a block. So the first down just outside the 10 to give to Jefferson straight ahead. And Jermar Jefferson gets down to the 7.
Really pretty fortunate here to just be within 3 in this first half.
Going for the deep ball is Minshew.
Second down and 6 as they toss left. The Green trying to turn it up the numbers. Oregon's 20-yard line. Shelley. Great penetration from the CU front. Mustafa Johnson.
Pistol look with Laird behind Garbers. Malik McMorris in the game. And Patrick Laird. Last 5 games in at receiver. And a heavy set. Garbers throws it underneath. Malik McMorris the catch. And McMorris down to the 10 with the catch. And that was some agility right there by McMorris. He had to reach down for this.
There was more agility by Chase Garbers there to get away. Great ball fake, but then to turn around and have somebody right in his face. Mustafa Johnson, who's been a troublemaker all year.
Third down and 6. Garbers, pressure coming. Garbers, and he's brought down and takes a big hit on the play. And they give it to Patrick Laird. And Laird heads upfield, and he's dragged down from behind.